In 1945, Nazi Germany surrendered. The Nuremberg trials were being prepared to hold war criminals accountable. At the same time, the United States government was quietly recruiting them. Operation Paperclip was a secret program that brought over 1,600 Nazi German scientists to America. Many had directly participated in Nazi war crimes. The government knew. They recruited them anyway. They classified their Nazi backgrounds. They falsified their immigration documents. The most famous was Wernher von Braun. Von Braun designed the V2, the world's first ballistic missile, fired at London, Antwerp, and Paris, killing 9,000 civilians. The V2 was built in an underground factory called the Mittelwerk using concentration camp prisoners as slave labor. Approximately 20,000 people died building it. More people died building the V2 than were killed by it. Von Braun was an SS officer. He personally visited the Mittelwerk. He saw the conditions. He continued working. In 1945, he arrived in the United States. His immigration file described him as a German scientist with no political affiliations. This was a lie written deliberately by the United States government. Von Braun became director of NASA's Marshall Space Flight Center. He designed the Saturn V, the most powerful rocket ever built. On July 20th, 1969, it carried American astronauts to the moon. The man who took America to the moon built his first rockets using concentration camp slave labor. Arthur Rudolph, operations director of the Mittelwerk, who personally requested concentration camp labor from the SS, designed the Saturn V's manufacturing process. He received the NASA Distinguished Service Medal in 1969. He was not investigated for war crimes until 1984. Kurt de Boos, who used forced labor at Peenemünde and was a committed Nazi Party member, became the first director of NASA's Kennedy Space Center. The American public knew none of this. They watched von Braun on Walt Disney's television show. They celebrated him as a hero. Operation Paperclip was not declassified until the 1980s. Von Braun died in 1977, having received the National Medal of Science from President Ford. He was never charged with any crime. The rockets they built took America to the moon. The people who died building their earlier rockets died in an underground Nazi factory. And for decades, the United States government made sure nobody knew the connection between the two.